Alright, okay, I think that's us up and going. Right, okay. I'm just gonna move my little window a little bit. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so my input is moving. It's all going. It's good. It sounds good. It looks good. It sounds good. It feels good. That means it is good. Right, okay. I don't know why I do this every time, but I'm gonna adjust myself after I brought the stream up. Maybe I should do that first from now on, but that will be against the authentic experience that I'm trying to offer. And let's get my stream up on my phone so I can see the chat even better. Okay. I'm gonna go to restart chapter before my everything slides off my knees. And I'm gonna move my water because I've sat it too far away from myself. And take a little sip. I'll move this a bit. Okay, so last time we went to jail. We didn't go to jail. Oh my god, this thing is... Sorry about that. We didn't go to jail. We went to the jail to break people out of jail. And we're gonna get... Sephiron is here. As is Braum. Kieran, Nephany, I think. Yeah, it's Nephany. Essentially what we want to do is open up these cages, get the guys out. I don't know what's in here, I might want to go look at that. And everyone out here. And we might get more experience for bonus experience if we sneak. I don't know if I want to do that just as of yet, because I think you get the exact same amount of experience if you don't sneak, and I might end up just not doing that. But anyway, this is the first time when we can't bring every unit, so we're really gonna have to think about who we're gonna bring. Right, so I know I want to bring, you have to bring Ike obviously because that's Ike, he's the Lord. Valk is gonna be able to open the doors. Oscar, I think we want to bring for one of the guys, and also I do want to bring him. So who are we missing out on? Mist, Ralph, Marcia, Leth, and Mordecai. You know what? I'm going to swap Titania for... Do we have any weird lances, swords? They're all lances and swords, so... I'm gonna bring Marcia, just to bring her. And Leth and Mordecai, I don't think I'll bring them. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Right, I'm ready to feel. But I'm prepared for that mentally and physically. And I am so glad that this has started so well. Doors. I know what doors are. Right, so if we want to sneak, I think essentially what we need to do is just not stand in their sight range. Wait, how do we do that then? If this guy can, or maybe we want to just kill them from there. Right, Volk, where are you? Get you up there. I don't have any. I forgot to check if we had door keys. Oscar has a chest key. Break. Oh, we can break open the doors as well. Okay. That could be useful information. Right, okay. So I'm gonna kind of turtle a bit at the start here. Oh, they're patrolling. Oh, okay. I did not realize this. Hi. Okay. Tell me something, will you? What's gonna happen to us? Oh, Braum, I don't think it's good for you, unfortunately. Those Daean soldiers took my friends away and they didn't never come back. What did they do to them? Oh, something bad happened, I just know it. Quiet, you fool. Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself. Kieran, that's so rude. Matters not what vile torture they devise. A true might of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. You look like a generic unit with your helmet on. Can you take that off, please? I care not if they pull out my teals with tongs or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly or yank. That's so much. I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just part of the militia. I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? I want to go home. Oh, I love Brahm. If only I had a weapon of some sort. There's Nephany. Help will come. I will not give up. Why are you in a jail cell on your own? That's so mean. I've got a tutorial on theft. Class. Right, okay. So, bike. Open this door. Wait, sorry. I wanted to go to the unit screen and go to the conversation section. So I can talk to Sephiron and Nephany, and Oscar can talk to Kieran. I assume Ike can also talk to Brahm. I forgot his name. It just completely left my mind there. That was kind of weird. Right, so Ike is going to go up and talk to Sephiron now. We're going to move everybody up, which will probably end quite badly for me. Realistically, when does it not? Boyd is going to live. We've decided that it's physically impossible for him to die anyway, so, you know. Okay. Ike, go talk to upgrading classes. Oh, am I supposed to be able to? Well, I know I can, but like, I might be expected to do it at this point. You there, we come to rescue you. Oh, I'm sitting on my wire. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move my wire from underneath me. Ah. You're not a soldier, are you? Your clothing gives you away. He's wearing a brown sack. I am a pilgrim. My name is Sephiron. You're a monk? Why would they imprison you? They've imprisoned a lot of monks over the year. It's not shocking information. I was arrested in a nearby village where I was tended to wounded Crimean knights. Makes sense. I received no trial, but have nevertheless been kept prisoner in this place ever since. I see, that explains it. If you've come here to liberate the prisoners of war, you should take this opportunity to escape. You will set me free? That is most gracious. If you've no objection, I would ask your name. I'm Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Please, the cell door is open. You should leave while you can. Thank you. Perhaps we will meet again, Ike. Oh, someone just moved my cursor. Okay. Well, that's him spoken to. Okay, so 3 more. I think, oh yes, he has the Master Seal. Right. 6. 5. No. 2. I don't know if attacking these guys is going to set off the whole thing. I don't think I have enough manpower to take him out, actually. Maybe this is a bad idea. Wait just a fucking minute. Is knife not 2 range? Since when? Right, that would be 8. 8. $16. $20. 32. Okay. Right, okay. Let's go, I guess. Whatever. That'll be 8 damage on him. Oh, we can work it out. Yeah, it's fine. Like, we got this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, it's okay. Oh, so that does. But it doesn't matter. I can just take them out anyway. I don't care. Commander, the castle defenses have been breached. What are your orders? We were starting to run low on prisoners. Your head is very lumpy. Like, it's got a strange bump at the back. I would get that checked out. It's probably a war wound. Do try to capture them alive. It won't have to be robbing me of the fun. As you command. Yeah, and then like, oh, like 7 guys, 4 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys there. We've been spotted. There's nothing left to do but fight. Class. So glad that I did that. So we got some mages and stuff. Short spear with some arrows. Yeah, nothing really too shocking. Bow lance. Still no real axes or anything, so me's not really gonna have much to do, unfortunately. Or Ike, for that matter. As a mage. I don't know what I'm expecting me or Ike to do about that mage. Marsha, you're supposed to be good. Why are you doing this? No, I'm gonna use my, like, on-foot units first before I put Sauron in there. Class. Oh, thank you, Mia. No thanks for the, miss, but, you know, whatever. Not miss, the getting hit. Okay, so Sauron, you take this guy out with your fire spell. Yeah, cool. Okay, right, I have a feeling this is gonna go badly. And I've got a door key. Although, I wonder if I get these guys while they join. Well, no, they've got no weapons, so there wouldn't really be any use in them joining. And Sephiron's not gonna do much, really. Lance blades and a bow. Right, first things first, we need to get Reese out of there. We need to group up. That's what I want to do. Is that the best strategy? Probably not. Is it what I'm going to do? Yes. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I kind of wish I brought Titania. Do I have I have a hammer? Boyd has a hammer. Okay. I was just gonna say Oscar might be able to take him out, but no, he didn't. Ike has the Regal Sword, and it does some sort of damage. I didn't think he would come down. Okay. Alright. Right, let's check the Regal Sword. It is good against everything, apparently. Oh, that's a halberdier. Right. Oh my god, I've just... Okay, Ike has an armor slayer. I've just thought, I think we do have a hammer. And I think that Titania has it. Right, no, it's fine. Like, guys, don't even worry about it. We're gonna hit this guy with an iron axe, a steel axe. And he's gonna get got, yeah. And Boyd's gonna live. Like, it'll be okay. Like, it's fine. I'm not thinking. My brain's not processing. Alright, what I need to do is heal Mia. This is the important thing. I can't have Mia dying after the miracles that she's survived in the last few streams. Marcia will be good against I shall take 10 damage from him. This is because I'm stubborn and I have to bring the Pegasus Knight. 0 damage to him, take 8 damage from him. She will die. Those are all lances, so Mia's gonna get... She's not gonna have a good time. Let's say that. Right, okay. Let's hope she crits. She didn't, but that was really cool. She did level up though. Look at me making bad decisions. Thanks for the skill and the res, actually, that was quite good. I'm concerned for her. Like, you can stand here, I guess. What's your defense? 3? If you go and stand here, you can take that guy out and take 8 damage. That's fine. Chest key. Okay, thank you, Volk, for getting that. What are your chances like? 12 damage, 68. It's gonna have you stand 1 space forward. And that's where you're gonna stand there. Because... Right, okay. Can I cancel you out? But is it even worth doing that? Because it would do 4 damage. It might crit, then it would do 8 damage. No. I'm gonna put you up here in reserve. Are you the last person to go? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have you over here because you will be better being towards the swords rather than the lances. I know what I'm doing. Don't even worry about it. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oscar. Oscar, I swear to God. No. Oh my god, no, he gets doubled by the mage. I did not consider this. I don't think those guys have javelins, so it's okay though. Mia's not gonna get doubled by a armor knight. However... Oh, there's a fucking archer over there. Okay. Okay, no, like, guys, don't worry. Don't even worry about it. What if they go after Sephiroth? Okay, right. What we need to do is ensure that things happen. Soren, can you... No. How much damage do you take against these guys? 4. I can't guarantee how much damage you're going to take against the guy. But that's fine. Right, Void against the mage. How does that go? 16. Not ideal. Void against this guy. 16. Right, okay. So what I'm gonna do is make a bad decision. That's 16. Let's hope both of them hit. Void. Okay, it missed. So that's okay. That's 8 damage. It's more damage than we had a minute ago. You better have a good level. That was okay. It was good. It was okay. Like it was fine. Oh, I really don't know what to do. I don't want to put you in here because you're just gonna get killed. Mage Killer, Marsha. 7 class, thank you. Oh boy. I killed Am. But then where does that leave me with everyone else? No, because then I can't heal Oscar. Oof. Right, kill the archer. That takes one thing out of the equation. How much damage does this guy do? 10. So that is a total of 10. Nice. Okay, so it really is not worth my while putting Marcia into a situation. Okay. Right, attack this guy anyway. Dumb, die idiot. Okay, cool. Set her there so she's far enough away from everyone else that these guys won't hit her. That guy actually will reach her. Okay, Eliana, what can you do? Not much, apparently. Right, okay, that's something. I'll get you to do that. Crit. Oh my god, yes! Eliana, that was just, oh, I didn't like doing that. Okay, so Mia, what can you do on this mage? Not kill them. Okay, right, so if I Elwind this guy, the only thing that is left is the mage. How am I going to take them out? These magic animations are class. Like, that's great. Okay. And if I Steel Lance him... Right. Oh, that's Boyd. Oh. I was like, who's that guy above the armor knight? That's literally Boyd. Oh no, because that means that Mia will definitely die at that stage. Right, okay. Volk. What can you do? 18. 9 damage. I can't lose Oscar. That's the one thing that's keeping me going. I have to work it so that he lives, but I also survive. Right, we're going to have to play defensively. No, because okay. Mia goes here and uses a vulnerary, so she's a max health now. But that means that they can hit Reese, who has 16 resistance, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah. You can use Mend on Oscar. Well, no, because if I move him up, it's fine. Yeah, like it's okay. Like it's fine. No, okay. Here. Who's left? Oh, fall. You attack this guy? No? Who can reach you? Who can reach you? Oh, the guy with the sword. Maybe I'll go after him instead of... yeah. Right, if I put him here, that would draw the mage away, and that would make my life a lot easier. Don't. Zone Zue. I think Oscar will survive. I hope he survives, because if not, I'll be very upset. Good. Oh, thank God. And me's not going to get doubled, because that's an armor knight. No, it's just this. This is the issue. Okay. Eliana, you better double him, or kill him. No! 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 No, how could this happen? Oh no! Oh no! I can't. Yeah, I know. really, realistically, I should have seen this happening. But, I know, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Please, go away. Yeah, I kind of hoped that she would, like, dodge or wouldn't get one-rounded, but I guess it wasn't to be. Right, okay. Vault could have blocked that, yeah. Oh well. Queen, you were great. And now you're gonna get added to the... Oh no, the game! Okay, where did she go? Sorry folks, I am an idiot. And can't remember how to rename things. Oh, maybe if you right clicked and hit the image that said rename. Also, this is a great music, I will say. Rest in peace, Eliana. Okay. Okay, Marcio, statistically... I did the numbers! That was probably like a 3 crit. Oh no. No. How could this happen? Actually, you know what? I'm amazed that it took this long for these things to happen. And I get to use my 12,000 portraits that I downloaded from the wiki. You know, WebP is an awful file source. No. Okay. Like, learn how to use layers, Conan, please. We'll make Marcia a bit smaller because she seems to be bigger than Eliana for some reason. Yeah, that's... I'm upset. I can't believe this. Oh, thank you for the follow, Remy. I'm glad that you followed as this national tragedy has occurred. Literally, my 2 favorite units. I can't believe this. This is because I said the music was good. Oh, she tried too hard. No, he didn't deserve you. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm fuming. IQ better not die. Double M, thank you. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. All it worked to save Oscar. Oh fuck, no, now what do I do now? Okay. Right, ugh. Right, okay. Iron won't kill. Steel. I'm gonna have to go for the steel. Yeah. Miss. Class. It's fine. Oscar could take out those guys at the bottom, I'd say. Oh, look, 'cause he doesn't have... What level rank are you now? B? That's really good. And you have an arm scroll. I'm not using that on you. Alright, Volk. Take out the mage. Don't crit him. I need him. I'm sorry, I just can't get over everything that has just happened to me in my life. Oh my god, what do I do now? Wait. Right, I'm gonna have to get Ike over here to help out. Yes, this is my first time playing this game. I have played Radiant Dawn, so I've played a few Fire Emblem games. It's just this one I have never actually played. I know what happens. Obviously, because I played Radiant Dawn. Because I played Radiant Dawn and I didn't realize it was a sequel. Because I played it when it came out, and I wasn't really aware of the series. And then I was like, oh, they seem to be talking about a lot of events that have already happened. And then I got broadband internet because I was on dial-up at the time. And then I googled it and I was like, oh, I guess there was a prequel. And yeah, this is my first time playing it. So yes, that is very fun. So I'm not aware of like the intricacies of all the chapters and stuff like that. Which is very apparent. Okay, right. Right, okay. Idiot. Right, okay. That's one problem solved. Let's heal Oscar. At least, I was gonna say at least that's it. But then there's this. I'm not going to restart, no. I'm kind of gonna run this like not as like an Iron Man per se. Like if someone dies, they die. Like I don't like restarting things a million times just to keep everyone alive. I rather would just kind of organically play. Was that a crit or was that just Vantage? No, that was just whatever skill you have. Oh, the one that lets him go twice. I forgot what it was called. Please get a good level, Soren. That was actually really good, thank you. Some defense would have been nice, but whatever. Adept, yeah. Okay, so no, where's this guy? What's your move? Where is move? If I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he wouldn't get to Oscar, he would just get Ike, who has 16 health. So it's okay, it's okay. Adept twice attack, yeah, thank you. I just could not remember the name of it. Kill. Thank you. Okay, let's see. This is why I hemmed and hawed about bringing Titania at the start of the chapter instead of Marcia. What? You are not allowed to do that. Get out. No, get out of there. Yeah, Sephiroth will be fine. He's a monk, but a bishop. A tanky bishop. Must be nice, honestly. God, I wish that was me. Right. Falk, open this stupid door. Hi. Right, I'm pretty sure Oscar has to talk to Kieran. And Ike has to talk to the other one, Braum. And then there's Nephany. There's all these guys. I just want to put up their movement ranges so that I don't walk into anything unexpected. Who has my door keys? Is it Soren? Yeah, Soren has 2 of them. Oscar has his other key, because I don't want to spend all my money on Falk opening doors. I don't know if he actually takes it or not. But, okay, right, Mia, you can get healed, because I didn't actually realize you had 12 health. That would have been really fun. I need to stop using you as a tank, because you are not a tank. I don't think your dodging is good enough for you to do that yet, as a Myrmidon. Obviously, no. I didn't think they would move. I didn't think they would move. No, I can't do this. Why is this happening? Yeah, it's only 50, but still. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you have a vulnerary? Yeah, you do. What do these guys do to you? 11. You will not survive. Okay, what's your move? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's their full range of movement. Okay. Right, you can stand there. Put Reese beside you and get him to heal. That will draw them towards you. It was my first Fire Emblem game. I think I played it 40 times. It is really fun, and I've heard a lot of people say it is one of the best ones, and I am waiting every day for my Tellius remakes, alongside my Jugdral, the 4 and 5 remakes, because I still have to play those as well. So I'm glad I finally got around to it, and I am having a good time with it so far, apart from the obvious it's complete death. Okay, talk to Kieran. You're from Crimea, right? Come on, we're here to rescue you. We've opened your cell, now's the time to escape. Ah, it's you. What? Pardon? I could never forget that squint. What? Excuse me? What? Knights of Crimea, 12th Regiment, your name is Oscar. And you're... wait a minute, you're Kieran, right? That's correct, I'm Kieran. The same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your eternal rival. Ah, okay. I feel like Three Houses animations could have took some inspiration from Radiant Dawn battle animations. Radiant Dawn's battle animations are so good, oh my god. Like, I know people chat shit about like Micaiah not being a good combat unit, but like, the light magic looked really cool. Like Thani, like, that was great. Incredible. And what was the one that Saniki had? Balganone? Or whatever? Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. And Three Houses had the fruit. I know. Ah, Three Houses did look kind of stinky though, didn't it? Hopefully Three Hopes looks a lot better. I haven't watched any of the trailers yet. I've just seen the new hairstyles, and I have made my opinion quite clear. Right, Kieran. So, how have you been? You look good. He's in jail, Oscar. He's not doing good. As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who would call me foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? In jail? You've turned your coat and gone over to Dane, haven't you? No. Right. Don't growl at me. What despicable, contemptible behavior. Unforgivable. Yeah, Three Houses. I did enjoy Three Houses. I liked the customization it gave you. The characters, as anyone who has talked about Three Houses in any capacity has said, the characters are the best part of the game, and I completely agree. But the graphics could have done with a bit more. I've seen a lot of games on Switch that look a lot better. Like, I played Monster Hunter Rise today. That looks incredible. Why couldn't it look a bit more like that? I know they're completely different games, but still. And I also would have liked a bit of variety between the routes, because it seemed like they were just 4 different, like, kind of vaguely different routes that were the same. Have you no shame? You were my one true rival. Where is your pride gone? The mercenary company I'm attached to serves under the command of the Princess of Crimea. We came here to free any Crimean prisoners. You feel free to stay. You're not part of Royal Guard. How do you know the princess? I find her in the bush. Kieran, Princess is our employer, and that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by meritorious service and gain the glory that is rightfully mine. Admit it. I've never seen that word in my life. My duty is blast you, curse your name, curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin. Recommend increasing the movement speed in the options. Princess, I'm coming. Kieran will be forever at your side. He's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight. Oh, he's a partner now. Oh, okay. Movement speed, message speed, fax. Yeah, great. Movement speed? Do you mean like text speed or movement speed? Game speed. Ah, yes. Right, Volk. I'm gonna bring you over here as well. Oh wow, he be zooming. For Emblem 4 Hilda. I haven't played 4 yet. I did say that, didn't I? Oh, shit! Oh, I panicked. Oh. I get over the race now. I get over the race. That was a great level. Thank you. Oh god. No, it's fine. He's okay. We can do this. It's all right. It's fine. Don't even worry about. I literally in my mind just went, "Where is Ilyana?" Then I was like, "Oh yes, she died." Rest in peace. Oh, I can basically take this guy out. And I saw him did Adept, so we're definitely going to take him out now. I will say unmentioned Hilda. Hilda is like top 2 characters, top 3, sorry. Along with Dorothea and Marianne, I forgot her name. Yes, I did lose 2 units in this map. Marcia and Ilyana died like within seconds of each other. It was very upsetting for me. Okay. Thanks, Boyd. Yeah, it was a very badly planned out strategy, I will say. Okay, so these guys, I don't know if they're gonna move. I don't think. I guess that means you'll grind Mist. Yeah, I probably would have used Mist anyway, because I like Mist. But and it's also always nice to have a second healer. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't bring her actually, because she would be dead now. Danomil's probably not gonna move, because he's a boss and he's armored. These guys probably will move. They're going to be the issues. Javelins! Oh no. Is this easy or normal mode? This is I'm pretty sure this is normal mode. It's not even hard. Okay. Alright, you wait there. No, the heal will do. On hard, the boss does move. Okay, yeah. I assumed that. I kind of wish that these games had, like, what I appreciate about like newer games from Awakening onwards is, boss moves in normal and hard. Oh, he got moved then. Oh god. Okay, right. So door. Okay, I'm afraid these guys are gonna move, so I'm just gonna highlight them now. Yeah, I appreciate for like on like Awakening and stuff. Excuse me. The movement ranges of bosses are actually telegraphed properly. Like if a boss doesn't move, it won't have movement. Whereas I know it's the case in Radiant Dawn, and like FE7 as well. If a boss doesn't move, it will still have movement squares, but it won't actually use them, and I always got confused. Okay, I know you're saying about normal mode and hard mode not being the modes. I thought that was just Radiant Dawn. Is it Path of Radiance as well? Oh god, I'm really glad I didn't do hard mode. Can anyone else talk to... No, it just has to be Ike, okay. Yeah, I was aware in Radiant Dawn, like hard mode, normal mode was hard mode, easy was normal, and then hard was like lunatic or maniac or whatever it's called. But I thought it was just that game. If it is both, then that is interesting. So I don't feel as bad for being bad at the game now. It is both games, so they did it intentional to both. Oh, great. Thank you, game devs. Thank you, Intelligent Systems. You were so kind to me. Okay, right, how do I... Maybe if I approach them from the right. Yeah, in this open area rather than the hallway. I would prefer that. Boyd and Soren are going to be great here. Ike will also be useful because he's an armor slayer. But it's going to take him about 7 years to get up here. Okay. Easy mode is normal mode, right. So I am playing on normal, so I guess this is hard mode. Which is fun. That's really fun. Oh great. Alright, Boyd, go stand up here. I just skip Lunatic to Maniac though. I don't know. Rescue with Oscar will help with movement. Yeah, that's true. I'm just kind of figuring out what I want to do at the moment. I moved Ike out of there without talking to Braum. You know what, actually, yeah, no, it doesn't matter because they're going to turn into partner units anyway and I have to escape. So what I might do is just kind of set us up for combat. Lunatic is before Maniac. I thought it was like Lunatic then Lunatic Plus. Isn't that the difficulty? I usually don't play on those difficulties because I like to enjoy video games. I don't want to fight with them. Okay, so I'm gonna heal Ike up that last little bit. And is Boyd on max health. So if I... I'm gonna get Soren to go in here, open this door with the key that he has. You have a chest key, so you can open this. What is it? Statue frag. That's weird condition. Yeah, build. Spike in difficulty, also Maniac Mouse. A boss that would fight earlier appears on the last map. Oh, great. That sounds really fun. Volk, I'm sorry to say, but you're a offensive unit now. Soldier in a glowing tile doesn't move near the two knights javelins. Are you serious? Oh, my strategy's ruined. Okay, right, so I will put you here to test this theory, and I will give you a hand axe because he has a javelin, it's short spear. Oh, it doesn't move. Oh, that's upsetting. It's all ruined. Okay, so you do move, however. So this is going to be an issue. Okay, so I think I'm gonna fight that boss for the last map since it will be me and bad guy for that map. Okay. I will see when the day comes that I actually ever play on Lunatic mode, which will be a long time in the future. Stop texting me. Not you, that was someone else. Okay, who's left? Reese. You can stand there. That's a good enough place as any. Move. Okay. Right. Okay, Oscar has full health, which is good. And I can use modes to make it feel harder than Lunatic Plus. Yeah, I feel like probably these older Fire Emblem games, like, probably a lot harder because obviously in newer games you have like more skills are more accessible, things like that. Why are you up? Why the fuck? Oh, because they have swords and you have javelins. Like Luna and Astra and things like that you can get easily, class changes, things like that. Like I know especially in Awakening you can probably break Lunatic very easily once you get past a certain point. Obviously the initial parts of the game will be harder, but I feel like once you kind of get into it, they'll be a lot easier. Genealogy and Thracia. I've heard a lot of bad things about Thracia. Not bad things, but like difficult things, essentially. Right, okay. Oscar, stand here. Ike, you stand there, and Soren, stand here. Mia, you can stand there. Vike, you can stand there. Vike, Volk, Volug. You can stay there, Boyd, I guess. Yes, the heal missing. I've heard about that. Isn't it good for like 2? Okay, that's fine. It's good for like leveling up healers, is it? Or is it bad for that? Thanks, Oscar. Great. Cool. Speed is okay, I guess. Steel. No, because they need double. Okay. Well, like, this is fine. Mia, you can stand there. No. Okay. No, just don't get too close to the boss. Oh yeah, I guess I don't have to go into his movement range. I don't give a shit enough about these chests to go and find out what they are. Alright, okay. If I use this armor slayer, you will be fine. Miss. Class. Okay. 11. Do you have a second weapon by any chance? No, I know sometimes bosses do. This guy's not gonna move, so he can't hit Boyd. But just in case, let's see. 8, 11, that's 19. Plus 22. It's like 30. 22, that's... as opposed to 14. Let's Iron Axe it. Just a decent, pretty decent items. Yeah, the bosses have a Master Seal. Yes, it would be easier if I had my full team. Yeah, that's chapter 10. I kind of want to go and talk to the guys anyway, Nephany and Braum. Boyd! It's fine, it's alright, it's okay. I kind of forgot you were still alive, sorry. Die. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be promoting anyone like this chapter anyway. Like, no one really is worth it at the moment. Okay, yeah, I don't really have to do anything else. Oh, I forgot you're gonna heal. Doesn't matter. You're gonna die now anyway. Boyd's gonna get a lot of experience, and Boyd has lived. Boyd has lived. Boyd has been very close to death every other chapter, literally every other chapter. I'm gonna have to let you away with that one. I like Ilyana and Marcia. I know they're not the best units in the world, but I like them. Right, okay. Thanks, Ike, for taking that. Right, now we get everyone else out. I should have read that. Right, we get everyone else out. And Ike goes and talks to the other two. Liana's good in this game, she's bad in Radiant Dawn because she becomes part of the Dawn Brigade. Yeah, she's not really very available. I still like using her though because of there's a couple of chapters where like lightning magic is very useful. A lot of dragons and wyverns and stuff. Thanks, Falk. Reese. Oh shit. I probably should get Kieran and all out of here. Do I have to get them out to win? Like, get to keep them, by the way? Yeah, I should have. Yeah, probably. Bye. I didn't. It's alright. I'll get them out. Do I have to talk to them first? You're a Crimean soldier, right? I've opened your cell. Let's get out of here. Who are you? I'm Mike. I'm with the mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. Could fill you in with the details later. For the time being, you have to trust me. Very well. I'm gonna get y'all to halt, actually. Did a bad unit Iron Man and Radiant Dawn. Only Liar, Reese, and Mackle all died. Liar... I saw a tweet by someone, I can't remember who it was, and they said that Liar has identical stats to like a random, like generic cat Legos unit, and I'm like, that's really bad. But yeah, fuck Makalov. All my homies hate Makalov. You're a Crimean soldier, right? Come on, I'm here to rescue you. I'm not dreaming again, am I? I'm a mercenary, blah, blah, blah. For now, we have to move. Oh, the princess. Wait, let me stretch a bit. Oh, sorry, I'm stiff from this hard floor. Cramp, cramp. That's so relatable. Ike, you have youth on your side. Wait a minute, I don't remember the king having any children. There's no time, hurry up. Coming. Okay. Race is not good in Radiant Dawn. You have enough healers in Radiant Dawn to kind of do without one. Like, I don't think Reese dying is that much of a handicap, really, so... like, you've got Mist. You have the best healer in the game, Laura. Yeah, exactly. And even then, you could use Micaiah if needs be. Yeah, I tried to play Radiant Dawn on hard mode a while ago. Not a while ago, it's been several years. She died every single time in that first chapter, and you have to keep her alive to pass the chapter. So, I was not having a good time. It's time to get out of here. And hopefully the rest of them followed me, because I lost a few units. I brought one of the Crimean soldiers who was being held prisoner. I'm sure you were unaware of this, but I am. Princess Alencia. Oh, yes, quite right. Oh, this is a bop, folks. I'm Kieran. I served under General Joffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dane's attack. Oh. Well, Kieran, why didn't you put a stop to it? You were there when... I was. Lord Rennie offered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king. But we failed you, and when you were lost to us, I believed my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are. To think I would be so blessed to see you again. Such emotion. The tears. Kieran, were there any others? Such terrific emotion, so... I beg your pardon. Did anyone other than yourself survive? Of course, though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Daean attack. They were able to slip away. Even now, they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Daean. Joffrey, he is alive. Ah, how those words drive off the shadows around my heart. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You were too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side, this I swear. Oh, that's nice. Where are the other two? Oh, hi. Alright, we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Alencia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name's Brom, and this lass is Nephany. We're the simple country militiamen from the same territory. We don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter when you're working the fields. Of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our field away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. I might use Brom, actually. This King of Dane's no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. What's gonna happen to my family? I left them all back home, and I'm so worried I can hardly see straight. You can defeat the King of Daen. Will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Yeah, I don't really have a choice, do I? You sound like a... But I read this one. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you in yours, and we'll send those Daen milksops packing. Thank you. I beg your pardon. I kind of forgot you were here. Oh, blessed Saint. Master Sephiron, you live. Are either of you wounded? We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. I hope they didn't hurt you. It's nothing to fret about. Everyone is safe, and that is what matters. Oh, blessed one. Pardon me, may I have a moment? Are you a priest? You're a man I met earlier. I owe you so much for freeing me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't have to thank us, however. I am curious about your situation. Are you... Are you a priest? Is that allowed? You don't have to thank us, however. I am curious about your situation. I read that already. Why were you eating Crimean soldiers? He's just a nice guy, I guess. Do you question my story? You're a monk on pilgrimage as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters. Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight? Did you forget if Reese was alive? No, I forgot Sephiron was here. I kind of genuinely was thinking about the other three because I'm like, oh, those are units. And Sephiron just went out of my brain. Normally, no, I could not. Reese is alive. I do have 2 healers. In times like these where it means risking my own life, I don't know, it's tough to say. You're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you, really? You're so calm, full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. You'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I am certain we will meet again. You're dodging the question. Ike. Oh, hello, Volk. What do you want? Reese will be fine. I was thinking about traveling with you for a bit. I'll be in a general area, so if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out. For a fee, of course. What did he say? Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you sparked my curiosity, and besides, no, we'll just have to leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your Murray band or anything, it's just strictly business. I think my Reese has 1 defense, I fear. And yet you, Titania. I believe this is a good opportunity. We will almost certainly have needed this man's talents. He's a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends in gold. He'll be easy to control. Fair, valid. Soren, he's standing right there. I don't think he minds. Well, be Ike, the decision's yours. Let him come. I need him. For combat. You may do as you like. Excellent. Call me if you need anything. But like, can you have your knives be 2 range again? Ranulph, why didn't you help us? What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Ranulph, have you finished your errands? Have you finished those errands? All done, but about those 2? Yeah, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow. He's not coming with us. He was leaving. Determining who is a friend and who is a foe is something I must be able to do, but it's just so hard. It's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right. Very true. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna switch save files. Because that, just in case. I don't think I will, but, just in case. Chapter 11, Blood Runs Red. Oh no, this is not good. I feel like we'll be getting a lot of characters through the next few chapters anyway. Poor Toha. Oh hey. Well, we're here. Welcome to Toha, Crimea's westernmost port city. What's with this place? People are going about their business. Aren't they worried about Dain? About the war? It's because this area is fairly isolated. Dain's army hasn't come this far, and so life goes on as before. Dain's plan is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. I need to stop reading out sentences without taking a breath. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening. Yeah, but when it happens over there, they don't give a shit. Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers, but the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. That is good. While minor skirmishes with the Kingdom of Dain have been legion, only the eastern borderlands have taken damage. And yet even I know this peace will not last. When we met Dain forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for being within the Crimean border. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. Oh no, it's too... Soren... It's too right. They can, and often do, turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness, so long as it does not touch them or their kin. They will bow their heads, condemning those victims for bringing calamity upon themselves. And then they will cast their eyes towards heaven in thanks, while their neighbours lay dying around them. But the war is happening here. This is their home, not someone else's. When a day an army darkens their doorsteps, perhaps they will understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered, and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets. Soren, can't we just get on the boat? Perhaps then they will comprehend the misfortunes they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. Soren, you are very intense. My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Ranulph, you're going up in my books. Can you join the party soon so that I can get you to like a B support, both of you, and then I can make my final decision? Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can they truly be as placid as they appear? Lake Placid. Soren's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. He's an empath. As an empath, I sense that this place will be ravaged by war. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it. Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never notice the difference are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I was talking to myself, pay me no mind. No, I've got to see a man about a ship. When I'm gone, why don't you get your supplies squared away? I'm sure that journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Ranulph, I'll go with you. No, that's alright. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know. I know, but... What is it? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave a solitary lagoose wandering around Bjork City. Fair, she's right. She's always right. I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. People are still racist, Ike. Well, it shouldn't be, but do you remember what King Kindness told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken root in the minds of the common citizenry at all. Things have improved quite a bit since King Raymond ascended to the throne. Oh, well. About that. Reports of hunts and other such horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, the hiccups. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections. It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, job is yours. Please be careful. Don't mess anything up. Okay. Here's a summary of our last battle. No. No. Why? Why? Oh, we spent a lot of money. Early on Volk. Got some experience. Ike MVP. We got 4 new people and then we lost 2. That's all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. Wait. Right, okay. What the fuck? Why y'all don't have weapons? What the hell going on? You know, if I brought Mordecai or Leth, they probably would have been really handy in that chapter. Oh well. Alright, let's look at these guys. Kieran is an Axe Knight. Well, Axe level C, his Gamble. Halves his unit's chance to hit, doubles its chance to land a critical hit. I don't fucking think so. Brom is a knight. Uses lances, doesn't have any skills. Nephany is a soldier, and she's a Wrath, which increases critical hit percentage whenever units' HP is a half or less. They were prisoners, so that's why they don't have any weapons. But, like, could we have... I was gonna say, couldn't we have taken them when we were leaving? But, like, I did walk past, like, several chests. So, it's fine. Does anyone have anything they don't want? No, they kind of need those. Yeah, Titania had my poleaxe and my hammer. Shop, that's what I wanted. Armory, no. Can we get this man a steel axe? I'm gonna get some steel lances for Brom. Steel lance for Nephany. Iron lance for Nephany. An Iron Lance for Braum, because Stephanie can't use the Steel Lance. Class. What's in the shop? Heal Staff. Do I need that? Not really. I might give Miss one anyway, because I want to spend money. Oh, I need to buy some vulneraries. Are they in the shop? You know what I could have done? I could have checked the convoy. Let's do that, maybe. Take. Right, so we have some lances. Because this is Gitry stuff, I guess. That was Sheenon stuff. I have one. I got a Seraph robe and a Speedwing. Still don't really know how to use those on. Oh, I was gonna do something else, wasn't I? What's your E? Neffany. Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna see what Rolf's. Iron Axe for Kieran is a must. Yeah, that's. I was literally just thinking that. Take this iron bow because Rolf's bow's kind of shit. Stop going out of that menu. I'm confused. I don't know why I'm confused. Okay, Iron Axe for Kieran. Yes. We are all outfitted up. Manage. I don't know why I'd be doing it. You had... What the... You had Miracle? Since when? When did I give that to you? What the fuck? I don't remember doing that. How much... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna miss a level. Just for absolute no reason. Just because I don't care anymore. No, it's not that I don't care anymore. I just want her to level up. And she got an actual half-decent level. Right, no, I want to see. He has 1 defense. Reese has 1 defense. He's doing good. Support. I might support. Meh. Ike is only going to be supporting Soren and Ranulph. I'm sorry, that's how it's going to be. Kieran is Reese or Oscar. Kieran and Oscar make sense. Braum and Neffany make sense. Reese and Rolf makes sense, actually. Volk, I don't know who that is. Oh, but it would have to be me and Reese. Soren, Oscar. Oscar and Kieran, I think I'll go for towards that one. Boyd and Mist? I don't really know. Boyd and Mist. Yeah, Titania. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for right now. We're gonna go to our merchant, our infos. Hey there, traveler. Do you have anything you need? If you stop by my humble shop, you'll find the best deals in town. What do you say? Interested? Yeah, that sounds great. Can I ask you a question? You can ask me anything, especially if it's about my low prices. What do the townspeople think of Dayan? Ike, that's a loaded question. You knew they were coming. Didn't anyone think to flee Crimea? Flee? Don't be absurd. But Crimea lost the war. Yeah, I know, and honestly, it doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? Truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. Bulk supports with a character who appears very late in the game. Don't worry about too much about him. Cool. Thank you. If they try to raise taxes or something, you better believe we protest, but otherwise... I mean, take the King of Dayan. He's just another man, right? I don't know about that. We keep working, we can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's gonna treat us poorly or anything. Oh, I really don't know about that. Gonna put rusty nails in your belly or something. That's what Kieran was saying. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we aren't going to worry about it all too much. Oh, but if we were invaded by Gallia, that's a different story altogether. Racism. Come back, what about my low prices? I don't want to know about your low prices. This one's got 3 stars. Why? No, I've had enough of you. Pardon me, I haven't seen you around for time before, you traveling mercenary. Yes, I suppose you could say that. My sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I have a proposition for you. A proposition? I run a vigilante group that helps keep our town safe. A strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I've got something lined up. Oh really, that's too bad. Heading out to sea? Maybe. Cautious to the end, I like that. Well, just in case you are, I want you to have this. What's this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Not that you would, haha. You're giving me a sword? Are you sure? There is one condition. Once you finish your job, come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Thanks again for the blade. Oh no. Oof. I'm with you in the convoy and then think about what to do with that. Although that I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting Lagoose next chapter then. Princess, my lord Ike, why are you here by yourself? It's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside the imperial villa where I was raised. It's the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything's so new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. She's gonna try and pick an apple off a stand and get her hand cut off. With all the boats coming in and out of the harbour, this town's livelier than most, that's for sure. It's like nothing has happened. All the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. Yeah. That was depressing. Yeah. What are you doing? I'm trying to regain the superb physique I lost when I was being held prisoner. How long were you in there for? Are you ready to board the ship? I was born ready. Hoo-ha! I don't need anything. Even as we speak, many of my fellow Crimeans are suffering at the hands of Dain. If I cannot rush their aid today, then I can at least prepare myself for the day when I can. I see. Well, when you're ready, I'll let you know. Understood. Sorry to have interrupted you. My lord Ike, what is it? You rescued and cared for Princess Alencia. You have my heartfelt thanks. For us, she is our only solitary hope. Yeah. Right, enough talking. Until we make our triumphant return to Melior, all I can do is keep training. Careful, don't pull anything. Kieran, you are a weirdo. And Braum is just chilling. What are you looking at? Oh, just this. It's just a sort of good luck charm. My family gave it to me when I left home. We never had much money, so my parents gathered some stones from our farm back home and put them in this leather pouch. Oh, that's nice. It's not much to look at, but it means a lot to me. Every day I take them out and talk to them like they're my family. That's weird. How is everyone? I'm out here doing the best I can. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. Just stuff like that. I know it sounds foolish, but if I don't do this, I won't have the courage to fight. I would like to formally apologize to Braum for the comment I made 2 minutes ago. I'm sorry. That's really sweet. Ike doesn't give a fuck though. Don't worry about my feelings. You can laugh. Acting like this at my age, what a silly man I am. It's not silly, Braum. You're a strong man who has decided to fight for the sake of his family. I know that your family is very proud of you. Thank you, Ike. Thank you. Oh, that was nice. Well, that's that. You ready to go, Neffany? Ah, Ike. What is it? Nope, nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure, I'm sure. You know, it's hard being a prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know, can you fight? Not a problem. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. That? Oh no, it's just a habit. It's just the way I talk. Just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize. As long as you're not feeling ill, everything's fine. Alright, see you later. Right then. Cool. Good job, Neffany. I see it before I went to go do that thing that I was gonna do. Your comment makes me think there might be Lagoos in this chapter. But right, I'm gonna put the Armor Slayer in and take out the Lagoos Slayer. D. What rank is Mia? D. So you can take the Armor Slayer. Yay! And I'm gonna save again. And now we will do the next chapter. Alencia, why are you out there? Go stand inside or something. We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's going to be a while yet. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? As long as I've got my sword, I'm almost ready. You got 4 of them, Ike. And a vulnerary. A sword, that's it. I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. Fair. As for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. It is? Yes, very much so. How quaint. Princesses, I don't think I'll ever understand them. Oh, the fart, please. What's going on? Why all the excitement? Oh, it's such a good song once it gets into it. It's just the fart trumpets I can't get over. My Lord Ike, there's a crowd gathering at the town entrance. That's... Ah, for fuck's sake. Attention citizens, we've received reports of Crimean army stragglers hiding in this town. From this point forth, the Dayan army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbour is also closed. No ships will be allowed to sail. Ike, Dayan troops of... Yeah, we see them. All we can do is move towards the docks, try not to be discovered. Oh, fuck it. Stealth? Again? Have you seen Ranulph? Not yet. Wait, here he comes now. Over here. Hi. Things sure are heating up, aren't they? How are things on your end? Everything's set. All you need to do is sneak down to the harbour. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. Pallor? I don't think I've ever said that word out loud. His name is Nessir. Nessir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him and he's willing to help. If you can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Benyon. Ranulph, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Dayan's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. Oh, wow. Why would you just run into him like that? I'm sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. No pardon me. Subhuman. Blast. What the fuck? How dare you come prowling around here? He's literally just standing there. What the fuck? That man just used smite on him. I'm not reading that out. That's... What the fuck? Why are you so ugly, man? What? Oh, this is upsetting. Dang. Ike, you say fuck. You can, it's fine. Mordecai. Ike, we must leave. We have to help Ranulph. All this noise will attract the attention of Dayan troops. That's why we have to hurry and help. He'll be fine, leave him. Ranulph is strong, even stronger than me, it's alright. Ranulph has no intention of defending himself. He's not in changing forms. I can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. This is upsetting. Ike, wait. Idiot human. He's gonna slice that woman in half. Keep your hands off him. You think you are what a human want to protect some subhuman. He's a friend of this monster I saw him talking earlier. What's that to you? The Crimean royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of the army guys the Dayan troops are searching for. What the fuck is going on? There's some suspicious folk over here. That way, hurry. You are all awful people, and you know what? They blow this town up, I won't give a shit. Now you're gonna cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with those subhumans, that's what got him killed. That's right, if we need allies, I'll take flesh and blood Dayan humans over some fanged subhuman freak. Lady, I hope you're the first to go. At least we know what we're getting, trust your own... this is disgusting, you people are insane. This is everyone's screaming about. Huzzah, the vigilantes are here. Grab those guys and turn them over to the Dayan army. That will prove our allegiance and gain our village favour. Thanks for the sword, by the way, but I will be using it to kill you. Ike, Ranulph, are you alright? Why'd you come back? Some fool was going to later and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. What would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea have formed an alliance. I cannot jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country. Even if they're citizens in Crimea after all. Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. You think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than I would do so myself, so let me guess. You're telling me to avoid the day in pursuit, leave the town vigilantes alone, get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir and get everyone on this boat. Is that it? Exactly. I don't care what anyone else says. I think you're pretty bright. Alright, I'll play along, but mark my words, if they attack, heads will roll. That's not going to do us any good. Titania, Sauron, get everyone together. We're getting out of here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh my god. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of houses to visit. Rolf. Alright, okay. Leth and Mordecai are not there. Do I want to use them now? Don't know. Don't think so. I feel like that would be bad. What the fuck? Why are these wyverns off map? Right, does anyone have any weird weapons? Just normal stuff so far. A knife. Zehark! Okay. That could be interesting because he has a killing edge. Oh yes, maybe Leth and Mordecai would be a good idea. So, I kind of have to get to him without letting him kill me with his thing. Ew, why do you look like that? Okay, he has a Lagoo Slayer. And a Master Seal, so we want to kill him. That is all that I can see. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so... yeah, okay, so I need to bring one. Who am I gonna replace, though? Alright, let me view the map again. I don't think there's any, like, chests, are there? Valkyrie, but yeah, I was thinking probably Valk. Because there's no chests or anything that would be worth taking, so... Valk, goodbye, and I will be bringing Mordecai. Okay, position-wise, I don't really know. So let's see if... and let's fight! Listen to me, do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Makoya, sweep the entire town, arrest anyone suspicious. General Makoya, sir, this group of vigilantes who want to help us, shall we tell them? Very well, let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Pardon me, are you the commander of these forces? I am. And who are you? I'm captain of the boat you see moored here. My name is Nasir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but your soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave. I apologize for the inconvenience. However, we're trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need the cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. A ship is a simple merchant vessel, sailing under the flag of the Bennion Empire. If I present such documentation, surely it will prove I have no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Dayan rule, such Bennion papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you called yourself Nasir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nasir, and we may think you're a Crimean sympathizer. What? If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might your simple merchant ship. I see. So be it. He's just gonna chill on the boat. It's alright. You there. Strengthen the watch in this ship. The man is up to something. I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Yes, sir. I fear... Now then, where's our special guest? No, why is he here? I'm right here, General Makoya. Oh, Sir Black Knight, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I have nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance. Now they literally throw wide the gates at the first sign of our approach. With duty as humdrum as this, I worry that my troops may become sloppy and lose their edge. As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. Thank you for your understanding. This time was not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Why are you here now? As to that, mere days ago, a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked, and the captives freed. The perpetrators were Crimean soldiers and subhumans, I think that's it. According to our intelligence reports, their trio led here. I see. The Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. If we can capture this band, we may gain information on her location. Little do you know, she's 28 foot that direction. Do you require my assistance? I thank you for the generous offer. However, if you were to enter the fray, it would be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. Ew. I would beg your restraint so that we may allow more entertainment. As you will. The field is yours. Turn your soldiers loose, and may their blades burn red with glory. I hate that. Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. What the fuck? Okay. Ranulph, are you joining? Are you gonna be green? Good luck, Ike, you'll be fine. As for me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these damn fools. The Gallian subhuman after him, don't let him get away. Thank you, Ranulph. Everyone move out for the harbour. Try to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group if you can. Let's go. No, I don't need to know how to arrive. Right, so the vigilantes are up here. Obviously, I'm going to need to get some of them because I want to get Zehark. But the game wants to kind of put you through here. There's a few houses to visit and stuff. I thought that was a Laguz, and I was like, why are you... Sir? Why are you on that side? Okay, so... Boy, you can just take this guy out. I didn't look at how much damage he was going to take. I just kind of went for it. Okay. I don't know why I thought to put you there. Alright, steel axe for you, 95. That's with half hit? Wow, okay. Slamming doors in this house. 14. Oh wow. Come on, Ralph. Fuck it up. Okay. Right. I am taking this opportunity to kind of give some of these other units. Careful of the thieves. Oh shit, can they steal my stuff? Brom. Brom. For fuck's sake. Why did I bring you? 12. Oh, they steal from the houses. Ah, yeah. Right, I'm not sure which one he'll go for first. Right, Nephany. Sword. So... if I put Nephany here, that'll, like, bait the guy out. I need to move Mordecai over to here. We have Oscar here. It's gonna bait those guys out. And Mordecai, you can stand there. Oh, we'll take an Ike over to this side. Reese can stay there, but Miss can go this side. I should probably kill this guy before I move Miss. Okay, Titania, you just take him out. Just fuck him up, Queen. I moved Sauron, he's still in range. That was actually really good. Level up, thank you, Titania. I think Titania's starting to level out at this point. No, Titania can go this way. Because because I fear that I have miscalculated. Because there's a lot of swords up here, apart from that one bow. But it doesn't matter anymore because I don't have any flying unit. There's a few lances and swords over here. There are no axes on this map whatsoever. Absolutely none. What the fuck? It's hinted you shouldn't take too long on this map. Oh, okay. That doesn't suit my playstyle at all. Oh no. Here's the Hark. Hey, are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. As soon as they'll as soon kill you as look at you. Where are they? Over there. Cunning beasts. We're just about to start flushing them out of hiding. They're not hiding. They're literally standing there. Mordecai is literally like right there. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. I like that guy. Came to our little town just for the chance to hunt subhumans. That's weird. That's suspicious. Oh, my mouse is moving. Fuck. Oscar, you really did not need to do that to him. Soren. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Sir? Oh. Don't worry about the wyverns, that's fair. Right, I'm gonna get Zehark and that's it. Right, so if I put Oscar here. Alright. That guy's gonna get Nut House. I don't really care. It's not going to be worth it. 14. Right, Rolf, stand there and do bits, please. Cool. Wait a minute, I've miscalculated. Really don't know what I thought I was doing with that move. What was I doing with that move? Wait a minute. Give me just a second. Right, take that guy out. Yeah. Okay, it's going well. Okay. That was shit, Soren. I'm sorry. I'm going to be blunt. Right, so that's the Zehark's range, so I don't want anyone to go in there. Oh, Boyd can go over here, because they're all swords. Mia, Oscar, and Mordecai can go up there, kind of deal with business, and Miss can stay there. Are those guys gonna reach hike? I feel like they might. Ah yes, they will. Great. What's your move? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is your move? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. No, they're not gonna anywhere near race. So I can take this guy out because he'll go for. I feel like he's gonna go for Rolf, and I don't want to lose Rolf. I don't want to lose anyone at this point. You can go up there. Rolf is still... Okay, right, miss. Go heal Soren. No. Miss, go up here. Soren's not in contention, so it doesn't matter. Live. Live. I keep forgetting shoving is a thing. Like, in my brain, it's just, don't double him, please. Yeah, he lived. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Oh, Ike's dead. Oh my god. Don't double. Oh my god. This is... It's all just a bit too much. Thanks, Ike. It's okay. This is just too fucking much. Oscar's getting good experience, though. Good experience. Maybe not. It's fine. Oh, well. They deserved it, honestly. Did he, like, pick up an item? No. Rest in peace. I don't give a fuck. Right, they have lances, so best people to do this job would probably be Kieran. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, hit him. Fuck. It's alright. It's alright. Like, it's fun. Excuse me, since when did you get there? Crit. Oh, that Rolf! Double crit from Rolf. Wow. Maybe Rolf is good. Wait a minute. Okay, Nephany. 8 damage. Nephany. No one told me you were gonna be shit. I've been lied to. Wait a second. So if I just move Oscar here, and what's your move? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on the next turn, Mordecai will be able to go up there. Missed. Missed. You can stand there. We just need to take out all these guys. I should have let you kill the other one. Bro, can you go attack this guy for 13? Thank you. Reese, you can go heal Ike. Ike can take out the armor guy. That's the regal sword. No, he won't. And I took off the armor slayer because I'm an idiot. Titania can take out. Titania's starting to level off. Yeah, she really is. Titania, that was a 6. That was. The game seemed like it didn't really want to handle Titania getting damage there. That was a bit weird. Stay there. Nephany. 8 damage, that's fine. Yeah. That guy's a knife, what's he gonna do? You know? Ike, go down here and go in this house. You're not one of those Crimeans the Judean soldiers are after, aren't you? Get moving, I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Wait a second, take this with you. Oh, a Draco shield, that's actually good. Wait a minute. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Oh, these are the guys I wasn't supposed to kill. Oh, that was the weird looking guy to give me a sword though, so it's okay. It's fine. Why did you... Why he do that? Oh, because there's just a healer over here. I see. Okay. You know what, folks? It's all good. I don't give a fuck about the vigilantes because Zehark is about to morb. Ah! You were a vigilante. We must avoid vigilantes. You should flee. You would speak so to the vigilante group that's hunting you? You're a kind Lagoose, aren't you? My words are not good. You must go quickly. No, you are the one who should flee. Leave the rest to me. I'll confuse the townsfolk and give you time to run. What? Why? I don't want to see any Lagoose harm, so I joined these vigilantes as a double agent. Ooh. These always take the fastest route to next house chest. Oh, fair, yeah, because he's not really gonna... I was just confused because he didn't hit anybody. I'm confused, but you do not smell like an enemy. Our group must get on that ship. We're taking it to Benyon. Mordecai! Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The vigilantes and the Daeans desire nothing more than to kill Lagoose. Even so, we will go. That's your stance, and I have no choice. I will join your group. You will betray your friends. I told you you're not my friends. I'm an ally to the Lagoose. You need proof there. Why'd you drop your blade? That bright metal tool is your only fang. I want you to believe me. Please, you must believe me. I believe you. See, this is probably the nice version of the conversation, whereas Leth is going to be like, you fucking idiot, what are you doing? Shut up. I am Mordecai, warrior of Gallia. Who are you? I am Zehark. Well met, Mordecai. I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Yes. Right, let's move on. Right, so there's a sword and a bow. Interesting. Right, okay. They're going to leave Miss behind very quickly. Right, okay. So if I... Right, cool. Great stuff, Nephany. Glad we could do that. Gonna use the Iron Lance because it has a much higher chance of hitting, and Braum has proven that he doesn't like to hit things sometimes. That was a lot of experience. Take you out, we're safe. So who can I get to go and do that I want to give the level to? Kieran. Boosh. There's a quick tap on the top of the head. Skull ripped open. There we go. I can come up from the bottom. Does anyone need healing? Yes. Yes, definitely. Oh my god. Right, let's go with Boyd first. Because he's dainty. And I will definitely put him in a harmful situation in probably about 2 minutes. Take the 2 of these guys off. Let me... Yeah, why not? Yeah, cool. Zehark, I never looked at your stats. Go back to Zehark. Zehark is a Myrmidon as well as Mia. He uses the Killing Edge, which is a really high crit. I probably shouldn't have used it there. He's Adept as well. C rank swords. Refuse. You were so mean to him. Oh. I didn't think he would move. Oh. Zehark, you're gonna use up all of your Killing Edge. I know I said I was bad. Hi. Sir. Oh. I didn't think Jill would be here. And Har. Commander Har, awake. This is no time to be sleeping. Subhuman has been spotted. Come, let us join in the thrill of the hunt. Jill, you were different from what I remember you. That's not... Oh, Har, that is my man. Sorry. Even if we don't lift a finger, McCoy's pops will take care of everything. Battle glory awaits. Would you allow others to steal this chance from beneath your very nose? Go entertain yourself, will you? Find a soldier, lance a peasant, or what you will. But for the love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Oh, you're such a... Fighting? Make me when it's done. That's it, I'm going by myself. What? Jill, hold a moment. Have you changed your mind? You'll wait here with the rest of us. We don't move unless we're attacked. That's word from the top. Okay, can I recruit Jill now? Probably not. The Goose Guard. Oh, okay. She's a White Rider. She's named. I can't get to. Okay, let me check the unit menu. Can I talk to her? Nope. So we can't. And let's kill this guy easily. We don't have many guys left, like... Oh, swords. Oh, shit. I thought they had lances. Who do we have that has a lance? Nefany. Wait, if I take these guys out... Right, okay. Let's see how Kieran does against him. Not good. Okay. Sandre's here. Oh, and you can heal Saren. My brain is whirring. It's spinning. It do be doing stuff. There are things happening in there. Okay, right, okay. Interesting. Ooh, my stomach made a really weird noise there. I'm literally just moving her so that I can move Mist and not leave her behind. Yeah, I'll go for it. It's damage. Not much, but it's damage. Okay, wait. No, we're safe. I'm going to wait on that space, actually. Okay. Tanya's got the poleaxe, so I'm gonna use it. Okay. This should go well. And if I get Kieran to go there. Hopefully he'll kill. Yes, okay. So he's alive. He's fine. And he gotta level up. Thanks, Kieran. Great job. Thanks for contributing. It's really gonna go after Kieran, yeah. To 10 damage. Class, thank you, Kieran. Really cool. Zehark. Oh, you're sick for that. Mordecai, can you kill this guy? Okay, well you can almost kill him. It's good enough. And then Oscar will take him out because you're not going to miss a 96 true hit, like. Oscar is probably almost max level. It's 13. Oh no. Oscar, not you too. It's not supposed to happen more than once. First Boyd, my Oscar. Why would you do this to me? Right, if I remove that, 0% stock, yeah. Boyd got a 0% stock growth. In the last defend chapter, I was lucky a lot that chapter, to be fair, so I can't really complain, but I was not happy. What's your move? 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's from that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then what's the extra move from what? Oh, you have a bow. He's 2 range. Okay. I could get Titania to go in, kill him. Thanks for going in and killing and coming back, Titania. Really fun. Right, no, what I would have to do is heal him first. I guess full health. What am I talking about? Regal sword. Die, idiot. Thanks for the crit. And then whoever wants this kill can just kill this stupid priest. The boss moves? Cool. Thank you. Oh, his ass is dead. Ike may die. If he does, well, we'll just play the chapter again, I guess. Boy, can you kill this priest? No, you can't, actually. Oh, wow. He really does have high res. Kieran, you can have killed then, I guess. With the Iron Axe, because I don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna put use the heart there. He's gonna move now, yeah. Ike. You're the leader of this company. I am. You were the ones who freed the prisoners from our castle, were you not? And if we were? I proved my assessment was slightly inaccurate. I believe that the work of Crimean soldiers who had briefly regained the morale. Sorry to disappoint you, we're nothing but a simple company of mercenaries. Would you by chance be the same mercenaries giving succor to Princess Alencia? I don't like the way you said that. Enough talk, move or die. Live. Thank you. You can't keep getting away with it. I'm sorry, women. I don't know what I meant by that. Oh, he's got a bow equipped, so his ass is not going to be able to one range. Yeah, exactly. Right, none of those guys are gonna reach, so I'm not even gonna put them in range. Mordecai's gonna switch soon, also. He is in an awful position, though. The house in the top right. Oh, I didn't even see that. Right, so Hark, you can go get that, because you're not really going to contribute anything else. Alright, everyone go up and smack him. It seems we have underestimated the courage of our foe. Smack him. Yeah. Kieran, right, you need to retreat quite a bit now, actually. Titania, you can go up and smack him too. With his poleaxe. The majority of the damage is done. Kind of squidge out of the way. No one else is really going to reach him, I don't think. One class. Boyd. I believe in you. Thank you. So we were the ones guilty of miscalculation. How shameful. Your Excellency, the rest is up to you. I'm glad you fucking died, honestly. Now I have a Master Seal. Who will I use it on? Probably Boyd. Because he's level 14. Strength and defense. Thank you, Boyd, I guess. I mean, like, who else? Soren at some point, yeah. Because, like, I need a mage. Ralph, absolutely fucking not. Ike, you literally have 6 health. Use that. You're not in harm's way, but what if I've miscalculated? You can't just come out of the house. All these men and they're still having problems. Did I make a miscalculation? Ike's just like, what the fuck? It's him. No. 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 No, no. You can't. This isn't Fire Emblem 6. You can't have CM turn reinforcements. Well, that was not that long. Ah. What was that? 5 turns? 6 turns? I hate that. No. This is a bad day for women everywhere, honestly. I'm sorry, women. Doesn't move his maximum movement unless there's a unit he can kill. Miss, get away from her now. Withdraw. I understand. I'm sorry, Ike. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't believe this. We need to get out of here now. Oh my god, Zehark is dead. No, he's dead. He is dead. I just need to run. Strategy, I don't give a fuck. Zehark is also dead. Yeah, Zehark is dead. I'm sorry, women, and also Zehark. My apologies to women everywhere. 8 turns. If I can reach the checkpoint. He's not gonna make it. Right, so I can get everyone up here. Wait, no. Reese, you heal him first because he needs healing. Like Titania, you just need to blast through these people now. Like, that's not... Like, at least have him come out and then move afterwards, like on your next turn. Because I was not prepared for that. Yeah, Zehark, there's nothing you can really do. How much move do you have? 6? Run. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Titania, you have a lot less health than I thought you did. Bye. At least we didn't know him for too long. I can't believe this. Am I bad at video games? Wait a minute. At least we got to listen to this music a bit more. No. Put the game back. Zahark, come on down here. Make you a bit smaller so you're in line with the women. Oh, great. Well, there's 2 characters per chapter, I guess. Unless someone else dies. I hope not. I don't know how we would possibly have that happen. I do something stupid, clearly. Because I doubt that the guy on the space is going to move. Thanks, Rolf. I might get a few more deaths next chapter at this rate. Yeah, probably. I'm going to have to solo the final chapter with Ike. Or you have a javelin, okay. 16. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Why? Mordecai, you just take out this priest, please. Thank you. Like, I had leftover units. Like, Leth and Mordecai were extras, technically, I guess. So, like, it's not like I don't have enough units to fill up the cost, to like max out my what am I trying to say? It's not like I don't have enough units that I can't, like, you know, fill out the amount of units I'm able to use per chapter, you know? You could have doing a Lagoose run. Maybe. An accidental challenge run. Oh, I forgot about that. But it doesn't matter if Boyd hits you twice, you're still dead. And he missed. Die. Thank you. Boyd needs a steel axe next round. Great, thank you. Let's leave. I can't believe that happened. That's fucked up and disgusting. Fuck the Black Knight. The mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now how to proceed? Ranulph! You're not impeding that ship, I won't allow it. Can you get on the boat and join my party so I have another person to kill? One of Gallia's beast warriors. I've met you once before. Yes, at the castle near the Sea of Trees. From where I'm standing, we've actually met twice. Oh. I saw you that night, standing in the light of the full moon, the night you murdered Sir Greal. And you didn't do anything? You were the one traveling with the Beast King. Interesting. By measuring his aid's strength, I will naturally learn more of the King's true power. I hate to tell you this, my King is not to be measured against the likes of me. He's far beyond that. All the better. Now then, let us begin. Ranulph, run away, please. Oh. I turned off animations, Ranulph. Oh, wow. And he lived? Oh. Why do my attacks do nothing? You're a cat, and he's in a suit of armor. You are no match for me. Someone use a physics staff? Huh? Oh, hey. Rise, leave this to me. You were one of the prisoners. This knight will not raise his hand to me, correct? Go now quickly. If you insist, I'll give proper thanks the next we meet. Bye. Thank God. Commander Har, let us pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans, we cannot allow them to escape. Oh, that was a good nap. Well, it looks like the fighting's over. Form up, it's time to withdraw. Commander, listen to me, Jill. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were injured in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. It's because of my father that I must not return home empty-handed. I must have something to show him. Please. Simmer down, girl. The Black Knight has ordered us to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? That would be suicide, correct. Let's move out. Blast. My Lord Black Knight, a ship is departing. Who the fuck is Norris? If we ready our own ship and set sail without delay, we can overtake it immediately. Listen to me, Dane General. You will withdraw from this place. I will not allow you to pursue that ship. Who are you supposed to be? You've no idea who you're speaking to, do you? Gather your men. Withdraw. Yet I will not repeat myself. Do it now. Yes, at once. Good, honestly. That was... Are you sure that's true? Yes, you can ask those two for more details. The two of us were here representing the townsfolk. You say a green-haired lass boarded that ship? Yes, she had a very noble bearing about her, and she was beautiful. Her name was Ellen DeGeneres. They called her something like that. It's true, Princess Alencia. My luck has changed. All of the townsfolk are ready to cooperate in any way we can. If you would keep that in mind, believe me, I understand your loyalty. Well then, you there, come here. Get these worms out of here. Find the hardest physical labor in this town and get these fools started. Work them from dusk till dawn without stopping. Work them till they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir. Understood, sir. But that's... I mean, he's probably looking at them going, they will literally turncoat at a split second. These people cannot be trusted. It's not good, but he has a good judge character, I guess. How else am I to reward worms vile enough to sell their own princess to the enemy? Enjoy your payment. That's not... It can't be. Well, I guess they didn't know, actually. But, if you go to the person that broke into your city and was like, yeah, I saw some green-haired lady on the ship. I don't give a fuck. How wonderful. I didn't think you were going to make it. Me too, Valencia. A lot of people didn't think we were going to make it. I'm sorry to have worried you. I'm happy to see you well, so very happy. I'm going to have to make a third save file. I doubt the enemy will pursue me this far. Hello, hi King. Did a Bjork give you that bruise? Master Gifka. The King told me to come and check on you. Don't move. You're pretty banged up and nothing appears to be broken. There's one among the Daean army whose power is overwhelming. To move with such speed with all that armor, I tell you it's not right. And now, the King's forced to use you, his shadow warrior, to check up on me. Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. No matter what happens, they will not approve of an alliance with the Bjork. Nothing to be done about that. Every one of the older retainers has memories of Lagu's subordination. Even the king. If Princess Alencia were not King Raymond's orphan, I doubt he would be willing to aid her. Perhaps you're right. At any rate, the princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog? No signs of carelessness, I presume. Of course not. Even the elders were bending their ears to hear what that one says. That one is special, after all. Prepare for the next chapter. You'll need tanky or speed units to survive. I will probably die, but thank you for the advice. Thank you for coming, by the way. And how do you see this? Princess Alencia is dry for the reconstruction of Crimea. Does she have a chance? Who can say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. So this company, which has done nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom. That's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? Yeah, we've done things. We killed from people. We broke into jail. And then fleed. All gambles are dangerous, Master Gifka. But no mistake about it, Dane's next carpet. Carpet? I'm in the house like carpet. Dane's next target is Gallia. We must go home and prepare. And create choke points where the enemy can only attack open areas. Oh, okay. Is this the first time we've seen Ashnard? 11 chapters in? Princess Crimea. Did she board the ship to Bendion with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries? Gawain. The hell is Gawain? The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. Has our worm worked itself into the group? It appears that our worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company. All is going as pleased. Now we let them swim as they please. There is one thing. I met someone unexpected at the harbour. Who? The Prime Minister of the Benyon Empire. What, is that true? If he's nosing about, we must not make any mistakes. Prime Minister is topical. Did he give any indication he had caught on to our plans? That I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster. Nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and Medallion. We must wait and watch until such time as we can strike. In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Gallia. Be smart. You must not allow Gallia to bring their full might to bear. Understood? As you will. God, it's all getting a bit much in it. And I've got like no units left. Let's make a third save file. Great, I'm so glad that that happened. Right, no. Before you start, it's late. I have work tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm emotionally exhausted from what just happened. Why is Benyon so fucking big? I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank everyone for watching. I hope you all had a good time watching everyone I love die. And I will see you next time. Hopefully I will get later on in the week as well because of last week's incident where I'm an idiot. Bye. Anyway, thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time.